moderators. These users have to see random moderator. I'm too tired to read, but in addition, they can manage block words. Okay, close. Yo, so welcome to the live stream, folks. I wanted to just do a short live stream to keep this streak going. It's currently like 11:30 p.m. where I'm at in the world. Still rocking the two layers of tape, so it's a bit hard to see the comments. So we'll wait for a few people to come in. Come on in. I just want to keep the streak going for the live streams, Want to get back into the algorithm. So, yeah, that's why we're live right now, despite me being a bit sleepy. Going to try to go to bed a bit early tonight. I was editing a video just now, and I'm starting to get the system down. It used to take me a long time. Yo, Vortex Coder, what's up? Patrick Conradin, yo, Yuki31, all members of the channel was the Rice Ball. Yo, what's up? Hope Review, yo, Dip to Data. Yo, that's crazy. All 4 members. Yo, I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. But, yo, it's been good. It's been good. How's everyone doing? I was just editing a video. And yo, this is what I don't like about me. I should always be talking as if there was people watching, but no one was watching at first. So I was just a bit more like low key, a bit low energy because I was like I'm a bit tired. Just finished editing a video. Was working a bit outside today. But yeah, I'm on summer break now. I have to make a video about that actually. But right now I'm putting a lot of effort into YouTube Shorts because those seem to be like doing well right now. They're starting to pop off a bit. But yeah, maybe you've noticed right now that you get like a little crown situation beside your name or something like that. And I don't know how it works too much. It's like top fans. Like I don't like this whole like ranking people and all that. But you could see Patrick Conradin's number 1, Yuki's number 2, Nemesis is number 3, Project Nemesis. But yeah, summer break for Rice Ball right now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty. I don't know if there's any coders, if there's any programmers in the chat right now. But yeah, it was a bit. It kind of got like to be a lot the last class. We were doing Spring Boot and all that, having to wrap my head around all of that while doing the videos and then some NDA shenanigans. Yo, Dip to Roop Data, thank you so much. I appreciate it. But yo, one in chat for Dip to Roop. Thank you so much, man. Yo, it's so generous. Yo, it's like you're a member of the channel. You do the super chats or the super stickers. I'm not too sure. It's like it's too generous, Dip to Roop. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But yeah, yo, GF, what's up? Hope you're doing good also. But yeah, I'm trying to get this whole like streaming situation back under control, because I've been gone for like 3 months. I streamed yesterday, and yo, I don't know what happened. Like I was a bit low energy, and yeah, I cut it a bit short. But yeah, now I'm back. Going to try to bring a bit more energy. But yeah, I forgot what to say. I am tired. Patrick Connerton, happy break, and I'm finally back to work and had to do 9 days. Yo, one in chat for Patrick. One in chat for Patrick. But man, yo, I hope you're doing better, Patrick. Just got a notification on my watch. What is this? It's an ad. I take my watch off when I live stream because I don't want to have all this like public. Like I don't want to get doxxed from my watch if you know what I mean. But a dumbbell for the OG S tier workout session. Yo, the issue was the dumbbells right now. My dad's like repainting the basement, so they're kind of like hidden. They're kind of like hidden, if you know what I mean. So unfortunately, yeah, no dumbbells. Honestly, like I used to run like almost every day. Now I've reduced it to like 4 or 5 times a week. But I'm doing physical labor outside. I don't know how many like I don't know how many like calories I'm burning through that, but it feels like exercise if you know what I mean. So I kind of reduced it on dumbbells and all of that recently, but I want to get back into it when it starts getting cold outside and done all the manual labor outside. But yo, Vortex Coder, like you say, Tom and Jerry, indeed. This is my dad's shirt. Robert Gillen, man, those action scenes really get our attention. Yeah, yo, I don't know, action scenes or not action scenes, but I include them into the vlogs because it like switches or like I don't know, they're not really vlogs anymore. But it, like switches stuff up, like you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, we could watch Rice Bowl eat every single day, what I eat in a day, but I'm like, yo, the channel's not growing. I have to like change my frame of reference. How can I use this footage and still make content? And now I'm doing the little stories now, and I don't know how many people like in chat right now used to watch me back in 2022, but the whole channel popped off because I used to do videos like I need water. That's what I need. But the whole channel popped off because I was doing like short videos like that, short stories like that with the captions. But and I was doing like triple uploads and all that. But like quite frankly, yo, I I got like lazy, was working all that. I was too tired. and I was just like trying to do the minimum effort. But it really shows like the more effort you put into videos, more people will come. So yeah, I'm keeping up right now. But yeah, I don't know the action shots. Yeah, call it what you want, tomato, tomato. But it's like I include them just to like kind of break up the monotony a bit, and it's because like I like it's what I'm doing day to day, if you know what I mean. But yo, the Yuki's 31, it's my dad's shirt. Thank you so much. Yo, I dipped through. Is this a Uniqlo shirt? I'm not sure. Like it potentially it might be Uniqlo. I'm not sure. But Patrick Connaughton, I like the new stories and the OG stuff. I'm from back then, yo, Patrick. Thank you so much for being a long time viewer since 2022. Sometimes I wonder, man, it would have been crazy if I live streamed back in the day, but still, appreciate what you have to appreciate what you have. Appreciate the viewers who are watching right now. But like, sometimes I wonder, should I repeat those stories? I'm kind of tempted to, because it's like I'm kind of running out of story ideas. I always try to have like 15 on deck, but and I like the whiteboard. I have them on the whiteboard right now. I used up two stories. I'm down to 13. Just one more story I can add, but yo, I have to go out more. That's the thing. I have to go out more. Like, not gonna lie, just going out, like just by me going out one day a week, it creates like three interactions. So okay, yesterday I went out and yo, someone told me I look like I look like the Ultraman actor. I don't know about that, so I have to check out what that's about. And then number two, someone was wearing the same Japan baseball cap I was, and like, yo, I'm not in Japan, so like that's too coincidental. So it's like we kind of hit it off, and he introduced me to his wife and all that. And then number three, it's like it was the chin up story from today when I was doing the chin ups and all that. The whole wedding, not the whole, but like 10 people from a wedding reception like came to like cheer me on and like work out with me and all that. So it's like, just by going out, it creates three stories, like so my conclusion is I have to go out more. But Patrick Connaughton, I appreciate the support. I appreciate the support, honestly, because it's like I don't think there's a YouTuber I've been watching for 3 years. Like, okay, maybe there are, but like not religiously, like not commenting and all that. So Patrick, I appreciate it. Yo, Yuki 31, Uniqlo is always serving. Yo, indeed. And also, I have a friend who works at Uniqlo. Not going to say what day of the week, but it's on the weekend. I used to play baseball with him, so when I go to Uniqlo, I see him a lot. So that's fun because it's like he's a friend who I lost touch with after baseball. So this is like 10 years ago, like literally 10 years ago. But now I see him every time I go to Uniqlo, so that's been fun. Not I don't really buy anything though in Uniqlo. It's kind of pricey, but sometimes I go with people and they wanna check out the situation. Sometimes I want to check out the situation, but yeah, I get to see my friend and all that. But Roberto, man, if we follow you, it is to see what you're up to. So keep doing what you do, yo, Roberto. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yo, I want to do stuff again. Like I used to do a cooking before I stopped live streaming like 2 months ago. That was fun. People seem to enjoy that. Maybe there might be potential for a few weeks of that in October, November. It's like I say, it's awkward when my parents are home. It's awkward when my parents are home. Uh, I'm in the basement right now. I'm able to talk. I'm able to speak. I'm able to like speak out loud, speak my mind. But yeah, when people listen, it's awkward because this isn't normal. This isn't natural. Like I'm talking to a phone all alone with a wear sunglasses, folks, with a light in front of me. Like this is not normal, folks. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the situation, Yuki. Ultraman, like the guy in a silver helmet and jumps. I'm not too sure what movie he was talking about. Maybe the animated one. This is at a card shop, by the way. I'm gonna make a video on the card shop actually. But Patrick Connaughton, I've seen Ultraman since I was 8. I forgot about you. I haven't watched Ultra. Honestly, I was more of a Power Ranger kid growing up. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. DD1951. Oh, yo, Dip through data. Yeah, the Yuki Tsuruba Red Point looking like that guy. Yo, Vortex Coder IRL streams. Yo, I want to, and yo, the only problem is it seems like people are active at this time, which is basically midnight, and I don't know how many people are like on summer break or whatnot right now. But the issue is like if I were to do IRL streams, it would have to be in the morning, basically like 8 a.m. before school starts, because I do evening classes, so it would have to be like before school starts. And for me, that would be like 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., 10 a.m. to noon. So I don't know how many people would actually watch those. Something to consider, maybe something to consider. Have to figure out the logistics a bit, if you know what I mean. DD1951, Uniqlo is Asian countries is reasonably, honestly, yo, Uniqlo in North America is over. Okay, no, I'm not going to say that because that would be a diss to Uniqlo, and I don't want to disrespect Uniqlo like that. But, yo, it costs a lot over here, guys. It costs a lot over here. Yuki31, well, okay, I had to make sure because I was like, what? Yeah, I think the thing is, it's like I looked at so I looked at the picture of the animated film, and the person did have like big eyebrows like me. So I'm assuming that's what he's talking about. Big eyebrows, big nose. So I'm assuming that's what the guy was talking about. But it was a pretty interesting card shop actually. It was attached to like a boba shop milkshake stand, and yo, the stuff was reasonably priced. I'm gonna leave it at that because I want to make a video about it. I thought we were going to get scammed at the card shop, and yo, they might be scalpers, but they're not scalpers. Yo, Jesse, what's up? Welcome back to the Rice Bowl show, Rice Bowl channel. I'm not too sure what we're doing here, but I'm trying to get this whole tape situation. And if you don't, like, you might be like, what is talking about tape situation? I use rolls of tape to hold my phone because I don't have a fancy dandy tripod. But yo, speaking of fancy stuff, YouTube out of all people is sending me something special. Not a play button or anything like that. They sent me a winter hat the other day, or like last month, or it's been 2 months actually. Man, time flies fast. Or it's been 3 months. It was back in May actually. 3 months ago, they sent me a winter hat, and I think I'm gonna get a shirt from them tomorrow. Actually, I saw that it was like in my area when I was checking the tracking. But I think next week, they're going to send me like something crazy. I'm gonna make a video about this. I didn't make a video about the hat or shirt, but I'm surprised. I'm gonna leave it at that. Like, I'm kind of shocked that like I'm gonna believe it when I see it. But anyways, yeah. The Yuki 31, yeah. When I was in the Philippines, I mass bought clothes from Uniqlo because it was affordable versus the U.S. Oh, yo, I didn't know. I didn't know. Well, I guess it makes sense, but I didn't know the Philippines had Uniqlo. Man, Uniqlo is actually worldwide. Patrick Connerton, big eyebrow gang, gotta represent, yo. You know how it is, Patrick. You know how it is. Crockpot, Rice Balls, YouTube Swag Nice. Yeah, yo. I don't know. I've been added to some kind of group. I think I talked about this briefly on the channel at some point, but I was added to some kind of group back in like January, February, and as long as I don't want to, I don't know, like I think I have to keep it on the down low actually. But anyways, like okay, for the hat, basically I had to upload like a bunch of shorts, or no, it was to do a bunch of live streams like this, and they sent me a hat. It's like you have to do stuff and then they send you stuff basically. But that's the situation. That's the situation. It's like you kind of have to kind of work for it, if you know what I mean. But Lan Chenbi, sorry Lan Chenbi Kagenbaum. Please try Manipur. What's man? Yeah, you gotta. I'm not cultured enough. What is Manipur food? Is Manipur? Is it like Southeast Asia? South Asia? I'm not too sure. You're gonna have to tell me Lanchinbi. Lanchinbi, sorry. Okay, Lanchinbi. I got it down. Lanchinbi. I think you're a new viewer also. Hope you're doing good, man. Thank you for tuning in. Jay Garcia, member of the channel. What's up? Hope you're doing good with the rice ball badge. DD1951, Uniqlo's worldwide, but I think the prices vary depending on countries and the tariffs charged on the products. Wouldn't surprise me a bit, like in Japan. Like the black Uniqlo shirt that I wear, the black polo I wear a lot. I bought it in Japan for around $10, and yeah, it was on sale. And I don't know the real price right in Japan. I'm going to assume it's closer to $30, but I bought the black one because it was on sale for $10 in the discount bin. And I was like, this is still kind of expensive, These discount bin stuff used to be like $5, $8, $10, but I bought it. It might have been 15. I don't know. But someone left me in a little comment in the chat down below once they saw me wearing it, and they were like, in the United States, that's $50. And I'm like, heck no, couldn't be me paying $50 for a shirt. Oh, why did my flashlight turn on? Jay Garcia. Everything there is like 50 plus here. Is it true you pay $8 for Yo, I forget you left a comment. Bean sprouts, Jay. That's crazy. Speaking of price inflation, though, I was watching a Dairy Queen Blizzard review from, I would say, 10 years ago, and the reviewer was like, I just bought this large and it was pretty expensive. 681 Canadian, mind you, so it's probably like 520 American or something like that. And he was like, it's pretty expensive. But kind of blew my mind because last time I went to Dairy Queen, I got a small and it was like 682 or something like that. I think I'm not too sure. So, yo, the prices are out of control lately, and I don't know, yo. I don't know what happened. It's like, yo, it seems like in the past 10 years, everything doubled in price, but have her salaries doubled? I mean, I used to be working for minimum wage 10 years ago. I think I used to make like 10.50, and at my last job, I was making 22. I ended at maybe I ended off at like 23.20, something like that, 22.80. I don't really remember. So yeah, I guess my salary has doubled, but like to be fair, I went to I went from like a minimum wage job to a career job with almost 3 years of experience. So yeah, I don't know. It's a bit. Lanchimbi, Manipur is a state of India. Yo, I'm going to take a look. Manipur food. The last time I had Indian food, man, it's been a while. I think it was like 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I had some kind of curry and naan situation. Yo, triple Lester situation. And yo, what I like about Indian food, oh, actually, I don't know. I went to two Indian places 3 years ago, and what I'll say is it was like reasonably priced still, but yeah, I don't know. It was really good. The curry I had some kind of it's kind of weird. I think they westernized it a lot because it's like there was one I think I had lamb curry at one place and beef curry at the other. I'm not too sure. And I know Indian people aren't really like they don't really eat beef, right? But you know, I think it was an authentic place. It didn't because like everyone working there was Indian. The people cooking the food were Indian, and like everyone who was eating there was Indian. Also, from what as far as I can tell. But yeah, it's kind of weird to think why did they have beef curry, and I had that, but it was really good. The Yuki 31, it's hard to live, laugh, love out here with these prices. Yo, that's a fact. Yo, Yuki, that's a fact. And, oh, yo, there's some kind of one stack. I have to deal with this. Yo, yo, these. Yo, my bad, folks. My bad. It's like you actually have to deal with like these situations sometimes. But yeah, like the Yuki 31 says, another thing that absolutely shocked me is the price. Yeah, it was a bug. It was a bug, but it was kind of big. Like I won't show it or anything like that. But yo, that was ridiculous. But another thing that kind of shocked me was the price of what's it, Booster Juice or something like that. That place that does the smoothies. Yo, it's like $10 for a smoothie or something like that. Like yo, that's too expensive. I'm just trying to get this whole phone situation going, yo. And guys, not gonna lie, I'm getting like extra super duper sleepy and I need some water. I still have a few things to do, a few chores I want to do. I'm gonna. No, no, not Erewhon. I see a lot of yo. Is Erewhon any good though? Cause yeah, yo, is Erewhon any good? Cause I see a lot of people. I see a lot of people eating like the $22 smoothie from Erewhon, but no, it's Booster Juice. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, yeah, Deep to Root Nozan, Boost Juices. Yeah, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Shuriken Zone. Hey, Rice Boy. Oh, Shuriken Zone. What's up? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. Long time, yo. Thank you for leaving comments recently, though, Shuriken. I've been seeing them. Yo, I'm doing good. A bit sleepy right now. A bit sleepy. But I think I'm gonna end the stream in like 5 to 10 minutes, something like that. Cause I still have a few like not errands, a few chores, a few chores. What time is it? What time is it? 23:46 military time. It's 11:40. It's almost midnight, and it's crazy. Yo, the thing is, round of applause for me. I fixed my sleep schedule. I fixed my sleep schedule, guys. I fixed my sleep schedule, cause I'm like out of breath. I fixed my sleep schedule. I went to go some a family related function at the end of June, And I basically slept for like 3 hours, had to wake up at 4 a.m., and that like snapped me back right into it. And ever since then, I've been waking up basically at like before 10 a.m. And okay, that might like if you're working I'm in school right now, so it's okay. But if you work a job like that's late, it's sleeping in 10 a.m. But you have to think it from my perspective. I do like evening night classes, and I try to like do some videos, do some studying after class, go to bed at 2, and then I wake up at like between 9 and 10 right now. So yo, things are looking good. Things are looking good. Yo, DD1951, you're almost 12 hours beyond. Yo, you're literally, yo, DD1951 is literally on the other side of the world. That's wild. The Shuriken Zone, alright. Have I missed the whole stream? Either way, sleep is terribly important. It's good that you get that ironed out. Oh, yo, Shuriken Zone, no worries though. Only been streaming for like 20 minutes. So I'm keeping the streams short right now. I'm going over quantity over quality. Oh, sorry, quantity over quality. Unfortunately, just trying to get back into the stream algorithm, if you know what I mean. But yeah, it is what it is. Spending time on the shorts. Yo, I have an update for the mic situation. Don't want to spoil anything though, but yeah, no, I shouldn't have mentioned anything. We'll leave it at that. Sorry, Shuriken Zone. But yeah, that's the scoop for me. It seems like everyone is doing well, which is wild. Like, the regulars, it seems like everyone's doing well, so I'm happy to see that. Uh, Me, summer break, can't complain. School, going well. Live with my family, I'm blessed. And I fixed my sleep schedule, I'm blessed. But, that's the situation. The Shuriken Zone, right, right, very, very short. You know how it is. You know how it is. Yuki31 streams are still triple S no matter the duration. I appreciate it. Jay Garcia knows where it's at. But yeah, that's the scoop, folks. Honestly, I had a few things I wanted to talk about, but kind of brain isn't really moving. And not gonna lie, when I used to work a job, it was pretty easy to come up with topics because so much stuff happened at work. Like yo, Vortex Coder, I know how it is, but yeah, when I used to work a job, so much stuff would happen at work, and I don't know if I ever mentioned this, but like sometimes I would have like I always had like one work phone on me, and then I'd like be running around the factory, and they'd call me up, and problem here, problem there. Sometimes it'd be like really dumb stuff, but anyways, it is what it is. I still have to go in case something happens to the product. And sometimes like if my coworker would be on break, I didn't really take breaks, but if my coworker would be on break, I'd have two phones. So sometimes I'd be like those Wall Street bankers from 2000 and like six, those two phones, like problem here, problem there, like talking like this, talk to each other, So I had like a lot to talk about. But but yeah, like lately, I just stay at home 6 days a week. I stay at home in front of the computer coding, uh, and yeah, working on the deck with my dad. Sometimes we go to the hardware store. Sometimes, yo, speaking about sometimes going to Dairy Queen. Speaking about Dairy Queen though, like man, I was shocked. I made a points card. I went to Dairy Queen 7 times this year so far. I've been to Dairy Queen 7 times this year so far, and that's a world record for me. And I think I figured out why. I'm gonna make a video about this. Also, I think I'm really grasping at straws for video ideas nowadays. But like, when I was younger, we'd go to Dairy Queen once a year, and I'd always get an extra large, and that's like 1,200 calories or something like that. And I'd eat that all in one sitting, and then I'd be like, yo, I'm Dairy Queened out for the year. No more Dairy Queen for me. But now when I go, I always get the small, so I'm always like, yo, I want to go back. It tastes so good. And after comparing like Dairy Queen to McDonald's ice cream does feel like higher quality to me. I don't know, it just tastes higher quality to me. But the mix-ins at Dairy Queen is better, so I prefer Dairy Queen, but it's like kind of a bit more expensive. The Yuki 30, oh yo, Dipteroop, thanks so much. The Yuki 31, though, typical dumb stuff is always when it comes to work. Yeah, yo, that's the situation. Yo, I haven't worked a job in basically a year, which is kind of crazy to think about. Like all my income right now is from YouTube, and since I live at home, I have minimal bills, so it's like working out. But yo, I haven't worked a job in a year, and by the time I graduate, I guess I'm going to be doing the internship, but after I'm done the internship, it's going to be like almost 2 years since I worked a job. And I think like if I can't find a job, because right now the tech market isn't doing too hot right now, so I think like if I can't find a job, I'll work part time, maybe at a restaurant, maybe at a supermarket, at a Walmart or something like that. I'm not too sure like if I'm even going to still be living with my parents in a year. It's like it's kind of far away, right? But yeah, depending on the situation, I think I might work part time while looking for a tech job, and like if I'm getting no interviews or anything like that, I think I'm just going to go back to like a food factory or something like that. And it was like 2 years wasted, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Got to take risks sometimes in life, cause Bella Joe, what's up? Hope you're doing good. JP also, hope you're doing good. Shuriken Zone, man, it's been a rough couple of weeks down here. Mrs. Shuriken and I say goodbye to our feline. Rest in peace. Last week, 22 though, Shuriken, you must have taken care of you must have taken care of her really well. And awesome, but it was her time. Still, we miss her. Rest in peace for Shuriken Zone's cat. That's sad. That's that's sad. That's one of the reasons why like I don't really want to have an like a pet or anything like that because like I already know it's going. I don't deal well with loss. I already know like when my family members pass away and all that, it's like really hard on me. So I already know like with a pet, it's going to be like really hard on me also. But rest in peace and power through Shuriken and my condolences to you and Mrs. Shuriken also. JP, I appreciate it. When Ceslao, what's up? Hope you're doing good. Ferdinand Earl Chris F. What's up? Hope you're doing good. Lynn Shore from Florida. Let's go from the fans. Shout out to the fans in Florida. But oh man, Jay Garcia got a ninja creamy. Yeah, everyone in chat is saying rest in peace. It really is like that when you lose something that's somebody, something, a pet or anything, that's close to you. But wait, did it actually change your life, Jay Garcia? It changed my life also. It changed my life also. But oh man, I feel bad for Shuriken Zone because I didn't. Yeah, like me too. Like I lost a family member last year. I didn't talk about it on the channel or anything. I didn't want to make like a big deal out of it, and that was hard. That was hard on me. So yeah, yo. Anyways, Shuriken Zone. I hope the best for you and your wife, honestly. But Jake Garcia spent like $6 a week on ice cream. Now it's just ingredients. That's what the thing is. Sometimes the ingredients cost more. But can we cost a bit more? But it's like I can eat a pint of low calorie, high protein. Like what I mean? Like I can eat when you like Häagen-Dazs, you eat like a third of a cup and it's like 500. Or I'm exaggerating here, but it's like 500 calories. But you can eat like 1 pint of Ninja Creamy ice cream, and depending on how you make it, it's like 200 calories. So I'm able to eat like every single day, But what kind of recipes are you doing, Jay? What kind of I'm kind of curious. Are you just doing like Greek yogurt and fruit, or what's your situation? You got the deluxe, twins. Me too. I got the deluxe. But the Shuriken, thanks so much, guys. And I'm the same way regarding loss. Really hits me, but lady had an awesome run. 22 years is like 107 human years or something. Yeah, exactly. That's the same. Like at least she lived a long life. Like that's the silver lining here. At least she lived a long life. But yeah, yeah. Jay Garcia, the tube is huge. That's how it is. Like I'm able to eat a whole tube though. Like I like Greek yogurt, bananas, xanthan gum, maple syrup, and sometimes like I usually share it with my dad. So we've been doing bananas recently for the consistency. But like I personally like to add blueberries and fruit like that, but he doesn't like it so much. So kind of not doing that recently. But yeah, Ninja Creamy every single day. I haven't eaten it today, so I kind of feel like sad, because I haven't had one. But I made banana Ninja Creamy Chunky Monkey Ben and Jerry's knockoff. So I added some like dark chocolate chunks and walnuts the other day. Not gonna lie, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I think the yogurt I used in it was getting a bit old, so it was kind of a bit sour. But I think if I were to make it with like milk, bananas, walnuts, and chocolate, it would be a triple, pentuple, quadruple, heptuple, dodeca S tier situation. Jay Garcia, I just do simple stuff. Put some fruit, sugar, and almond milk. Yo, the thing is, and it's healthy, and it's like healthy, whatever you want to say. But I'm happy. I'm happy to hear you purchased one. It is honestly like it is a big investment. But for someone like me who's addicted to frozen desserts, frozen sweets in Japan, like I mentioned in a video previously, I had to eat ice cream every single day. It's a good investment. But DD151 Arctic Zero has been the latest favorite. I'm not familiar with what Arctic Zero is. Is that some kind of like beverage, some kind of ice cream? I'm not too sure D1951 what that is, but please share because I'm curious. Because if that's some kind of Ninja Creamy situation, like I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. Jake Garcia, it was like $200. It pays itself off in a few months. That's what I. That's true, because if you're spending $6 a week on ice cream, you could honestly honestly, I could probably make like. I'm trying to think here. The yogurt is like $8. The high protein Greek yogurt is $8, and then a single milk is like $4. But like you don't use that all in a week, and then the bananas are like $3. You could say so 12, 15, and then frozen fruit isn't that much where I live either. So okay, we could round it off to like $20 in ingredients a week, and then I could have like this healthy ice cream in copious amounts every single day. Versus like when I go to Dairy Queen, I end up paying like $7 each time. So it's like it's a no brainer for me, and I can't eat that every single day either. So yeah, like Jay Garcia says, it pays itself. It pays itself off in a few months. Indeed, indeed. But I'm happy you're enjoying it. Because when I recommend stuff, I don't like honestly. I seldom recommend things, but when I recommend stuff, I don't want people to be like, "Yo, it's no good." Like, what is this guy saying? What is this kid saying? So I'm happy you're enjoying it, my guy. I'm happy you're enjoying it. But the Shuriken Zone Rice Ball. I know it may have happened a year ago, but I'm so sorry for your loss, and I can understand keeping it quiet. But it's really good to try to avoid internalizing things hard. But yeah, that's the thing. That's the saying. I try to keep it. I just try to. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Shuriken Zone. I just try to keep. I just try to keep the channel like lighthearted. So I don't really like. That's the thing. Like I don't really talk about like serious topics on the channel. If you know what I mean. I try to avoid like. I think it's the topics you're supposed to talk about work are like, or no. What I think. What's the acronym? It's like Ford Family. Oh, I don't know. Recreation. I'm not sure, but there's like topics you're not supposed to talk about at work, and it's like one of them is like politics, and then yeah, I don't know. It's like, but I avoid some of these like heavier topics. Like I'm no expert in anything like that, so it's what's up, King Fogger? Hope you're doing good. Long time viewer of the Rice Ball channel. He knows what I'm talking about. He knows what I'm talking about. Props. Jay Garcia. I also wasn't a big fruit eater, so now I'm eating like 3 or 4 times a week. That's good. If the Ninja Creamy is helping you be healthy, like, can't complain on that, can't complain. That being said, I might go to fast food tomorrow talking about healthy. Jay Garcia, I don't talk politics at work because I work with Trumpers. Yeah, like, I avoid politics at work, honestly, because it's like, sometimes people contradict yourselves and all that. I'm just like, I don't want to get involved, though. I don't want to get involved. It's just not worth it for me, not worth the energy. And even on YouTube, like if you want politics, go to Jubilee, go to I don't know, like politics talk show, like I don't know, Joe Rogan or something like that. I don't even listen to Joe Rogan, but I remember when he got all the candidates during the presidential election, so I listened to that back in the day. That was like what 5-6 years ago. But I don't really get into politics, religion. What else on this channel we don't talk about? We don't really talk about conflict. Keep it light here. We keep it light here because there's already so much stuff online. We just have to try to have a space to keep it light. Is what I mean. DD1951 Arctic Zero's a low-calorie, non-dairy, plant-based, non-GMO certified, keto-friendly, and delicious, creamy frozen dessert. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a look. I'm gonna have to take a look, DD1951. But the Shuriken Zone. Gotcha, gotcha. Sorry to have dropped heavy stuff on your stream, sir. We must move on. More amusing and lighter top. No, yo, don't worry about it, cause it's true. Okay, it's true. Like death and dying. It's like how do you say it? How do I verbalize? Because it's like death and dying. I don't mind talking about that because it's like it helps people like get through it. And just like one guy I watch or I used to watch. I don't know his name. He was like a Filipino guy. Was a grandmother who had dementia, I believe, and he was like a caretaker. And I wasn't necessarily like a primary caretaker or anything like that. But like I would help out the grandparents a lot, so I was able to like relate and like he talks about stuff that like if I were to tell my friends about like some stuff I went through, they wouldn't understand. I think because they didn't really have a bond with their grandparents or anything like that, or like even some of my cousins. But like if I were to talk to him about it, he would understand. If you know what I mean. Not that I ever talked to him, but like I'm like stuff like that. It's good we talk about it on stream, but things like I don't know, like politics, war, stuff like that. It's like I try to avoid. But yo, thanks for you. But no, I'm happy. Like I think it's good you brought it up though, the shurikens, and I think it's good you brought it up. But Jay Garcia, we also don't talk about what Volkswagen was doing from 1933 to 1945 on this channel. No, we don't. We don't. DT1951. Yo, that guy is a legend too. Really wholesome situation. Yo, what's his name? I think he was called Chris or something like that. Yeah. Yuki31. Chris Pusalan. That's the YouTuber. Yo, that's Chris Pusalan. Yeah. I haven't really seen I haven't really seen his like videos a lot recently, but it's like he said something that kind of like hit me, and he basically said like, "Oh yeah, I might get emotional actually. You gotta can't get emotional in front of the camera," but he basically he he basically said something, and it was like if I remember correctly, I don't want to like misconstrue his words or anything, but he basically said something like he kind of felt anger at first towards his grandmother because it's like he kind of had to like put his life on hold, but then he realized like his grandmother never asked to have dementia or anything like that, so it's like he stopped being angry, and that was like I never felt angry towards my grandparents, but sometimes I did feel like I had to like put my life on hold. So it's like I was able to like really relate because then I realized also like me at the time, like yo, no one asks to have dementia, no one asks to be sick. So it's like you have to empathize. So it's like yeah, I was like surprised like there's other people out there who felt the same way, and like they were able to like verbalize that, and it's like I kind of felt personally also like I didn't like how I felt like I was putting my life on hold. But like you have to be there for your family. Like when I have kids, I don't know if they're going to be there for me or if I have kids. But like yeah, like me for my grandparents, it's like I want to be there for them, and it's hard because my grandmother in Japan, she's in Japan, and I live over here in North America right now. And back in 2022, it was me and her, and I was helping her out with some stuff. And last summer also, I was helping her out with some stuff. But now like when I'm not there, my family helps out and all that, so it's good. But at least she's not sick. She doesn't have dementia or anything like that. But yeah, my grandmother over here, she had like she had some like heavy stuff going on, so it was a bit hard. It was a bit hard. But yeah, it is what it is. What you want me to say? It's yeah. Anyways, but yeah, yeah, Chris, yeah, I really enjoyed watching his videos, cause it's rare to see like caretaker YouTubers see people who go through the same experiences you go through, and yeah, it's really sad what happened in the end. It's really sad. But yeah, Jay Garcia, it is the grandma guy. I'm surprised. It's like we all watch the same YouTubers. Yuki Tsuruyan, yeah, he's honestly really good with his words, and mad respect for him for being there for his family. Honestly, like mad respect for him being there with his family, and then like honestly, like mad respect for him to like verbalize all of this. Because again, I wasn't a primary caretaker, but I could only imagine like I don't know what situation. I think he was like working as a streamer or like as a YouTuber or something like that. But like yo, the people who like work a 9 to 5, they go to work while doing primary caregiving. It's like, yo, that's something else, you know. Maybe that's what Chris was doing also. I don't want to like diminish what he was doing or anything like that, because like yo, he was doing honestly, he was doing like a tremendous job, like helping his grandmother get it out of bed and like making food and like cleaning her up and all that. Like honestly, yo, respect to Chris for real. But yo, DD1951, bro, can we get a baseball vlog? I mean, yo, as much as I would love to do a baseball vlog, the only problem is it's like the fields around here. Like, if I were to go to one, I would get doxxed. I would get doxxed. That's the problem. Well, not doxxed, but it'd be like really easy to see where I live, so it's a bit tricky, you know. It's a bit tricky. But yeah, I'm gonna have to figure it out. I'm gonna have to figure. I'm open to doing it though. I have a few friends who play baseball that I'm still in touch with. So yeah, something to think about for sure before the snow starts falling. Shuriken's an absolutely right, Rispel. It can be so tough to see our people get old. I was really close to my maternal grandparents, and I'm with you, man. Yeah, yo, it's really tough, you know. And it's the only it's like paradoxical when you're born, you know, the clock starts ticking, you know, until our inevitable deaths. But yeah, if I start getting all philosophical and all that right now, like I'll keep it at that, you know. Like these are thoughts I have a lot actually, but I just don't really talk about them on the channel because it's like too heavy, if you know what I mean. But yeah, some heavy topics for sure. But the Yuki Surna, I wrote the wrong one. I meant there. I still mix up between there and there. Also, Yuki, no worries. No one's gonna cancel you or anything like that. But yo, I'm seeing the time right now. I think I'm gonna have to end the stream, folks. Uh, I had a lot of fun streaming today, though. We talked about some heavier stuff today. Again, rest in peace to Shuriken Zone's cat. It's a sad situation, but I hope wishing you the best through the grieving process, Shuriken. But yeah, yo, Jay Garcia, I'm not too sure what this EXP thing is. It's like, it's to determine the top fan or something like that. Like, Dipteroop Data has the most EXP because, one in chat for Dipteroop Data because he sent a super chat. But then I think it's like based on your comments or something like that. I don't know how it works. Because, like, Yuki and, like, even you, Jay Garcia, sent a lot of comments. So I don't know why you don't have more EXP. But it's not like you get money out of this or any perks out of this. So I don't know. YouTube's testing stuff again. Yeah, I'm not too like honest. I'm gonna look into it and I'll come back with an explanation on the next live stream. But anyways, I want to thank everyone for watching today's live stream. I hope everyone has a good day, good night, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Again, thank you for Dipteroop Data for the super chat, as well as everyone else for being members of the channel for all this time, as well as everyone else who just watches the live streams. Because honestly, if no one watches, it's like hard to keep motivated sometimes when you're at like zero. So when you have people in the comments again, because I can't just talk alone for 42 minutes, it has to be like two-way interaction. So I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much, guys. But yeah, anyways, I hope everyone has a good day, good night, and all that. I'm too tired now. I can't repeat the whole outro. See you in the next one. Oh, by the way, thank you so much for the support on the shorts recently. I'm getting like 5 times more views on the shorts recently, and it's been crazy, So I appreciate it. Anyways, have a good night, folks. See ya in the next one. Video live stream. I don't know what it's going to be. See ya.